of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Hey guys up front, line up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll try to run it with the option. Not over the hook up there. Incomplete. It moves to second down. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That sack sets up a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powers through the tackle. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Rainbow Warriors looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. They'll test the right side here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. 2nd down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's marked down at the 22. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Kent State.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and, man, did they make that look easy.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Rainbow Warriors churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Defense with more pre-snap movement.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finding space at the 20. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle made after a nice pickup.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the single back. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Golden Flashes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's got it again. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. Few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Golden Flashes line it up with 1st and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Trucks through the defender. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Makes a quick catch. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Running back with the carry. Marked down at the 26-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Kent State's offense back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball as a turnover. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the defense joins the party with a score. Extra point try coming now. They convert to PATs, and the lead is now 21. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the sack. Trying to extend the play. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Golden Flashes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
It's the running. Gain of 2. Brings up.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Quick throw, catch made. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And this is the receiver, incomplete. 42nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down here for this offense.
Get set. Get set.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. On the toss play, runner moving left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Rainbow Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Hawaii. And this one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they find the tight end open on the corner route.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll ride the back again here. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Gain of 1. Third down coming.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
Pound 55 weak.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Hawaii 49, Kent State.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signal for and take it. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in a hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
At the 41-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ready, set.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now.
Under.
They're going to run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. It's 3rd down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the Hawaii 56, Kent State 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
4th down, look at a throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Takes the handoff again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The Golden Flashes have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff.
Running back the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 28. 2nd down coming up.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Carries the ball. Picks up 1. 3rd down coming.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. Our fourth down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Easy. Check.
Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Second down.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Now they're running on the toss. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
63, Kent State, 28.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Kent State's offense back out there now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Gain of 12. Good enough for first down.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they